The 48 Laws of Power. Law 1. Never outshine the master. If you make those above you feel insecure, they will resent you. Even if your talents are greater, you must present them carefully. Show respect, let them shine, and subtly build your own influence. History is full of protégés destroyed because they appeared too brilliant too soon. The safest path is to let your superiors feel superior while you quietly grow stronger. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends often betray out of envy or emotion, while enemies can be more reliable because they have something to prove. An enemy who becomes an ally will work harder to show loyalty. This law reminds us to be cautious with trust and to recognize that relationships are often driven by self-interest. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. If people know your plans, they can interfere or prepare defenses. By keeping your true motives hidden, you maintain control. Mystery creates power because others cannot predict your next move. Reveal only what is necessary, and let your actions surprise. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Word can expose weakness or reveal too much. Silence, on the other hand, creates mystery and authority. When you speak sparingly, people listen more carefully and assume depth in your words. The less you say, the more powerful you appear. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is a foundation of influence. A strong reputation opens doors, while a damaged one closes them. Protect it fiercely, and if attacked, strike back quickly. Even rumors can destroy credibility, so manage your image carefully. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Power thrives on visibility. If you fade into the background, you lose influence. Stand out, even if it means controversy. Attention makes you relevant, and relevance is a form of power. Better to be noticed for something bold than ignored completely. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Leverage the skills and efforts of others to advance your own position. While they labor, you reap the recognition. This doesn't mean laziness. It means strategic delegation. Ensure that the spotlight falls on you, not your helpers. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you chase others, you lose control. Instead, create situations where they must approach you. This keeps you in the position of power. Whether through opportunity, resources, or charm, make yourself the center others revolve around. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Arguments rarely change minds. They often harden resistance. Demonstrate your point through results instead. Actions are undeniable proof, while word can be dismissed. Influence grows when people see success, not when they hear debate. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Negative people spread their misfortune like a disease. Their energy drags you down, and their failures can become yours. Surround yourself with winners, not those who drain your spirit. Success is contagious, just as failure is. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. If others rely on you for success, protection, or opportunity, they cannot betray you easily. Dependence creates loyalty, even if forced. Make yourself indispensable, and you secure your position of power. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A small act of honesty or kindness can lower defenses. Once trust is gained, manipulation becomes easier. People rarely suspect betrayal after generosity, which makes this law a subtle but powerful tool. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest. Don't beg or rely on goodwill. Show how helping you benefits them directly. People are motivated by self-interest, not charity. Frame your requests in terms of their gain, and they will be more willing to assist. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Information is power. Sometimes you must act friendly to gain access to secrets. By listening carefully and observing, you gather knowledge that can be used strategically. Appear harmless while collecting valuable intelligence. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Half-defeated enemies recover and seek revenge. To secure power, eliminate threats completely. Mercy may seem noble, but it often leads to future danger. A rival destroyed cannot rise again. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Constant presence makes you ordinary. By withdrawing occasionally, you create value in your return. Absence builds anticipation and respect, while overexposure breeds familiarity and contempt. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability allows others to control you. By being unpredictable, you keep people off balance. They cannot prepare for your next move, which makes you harder to challenge. Mystery and surprise are powerful weapons. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Cutting yourself off from people and information makes you vulnerable. Isolation breeds ignorance and weakness. Stay connected, even if cautiously, because power depends on awareness and influence. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Not everyone reacts the same way to offense. Some forgive, others seek revenge endlessly. Misjudging someone's pride or power can be fatal. Study people carefully before crossing them. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Commitment ties you down. By staying neutral, you remain flexible and free to shift alliances. Independence keeps you powerful because no one can fully control you. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. If you appear too clever, people become defensive. By pretending to be less intelligent, you encourage others to underestimate you. This gives you the advantage because they reveal more than they should, while you quietly gather power. Law 22. Use a surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. When you are weaker, fighting only worsens your position. Instead, surrender strategically. Yielding can buy time, lower hostility, and allow you to rebuild strength. Later, you can strike back from a stronger position. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Scattered energy achieves little. Focus your resources, time, and attention on one decisive goal. Concentration creates impact, while spreading yourself thin weakens your influence. Power grows when directed with precision. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. In hierarchical settings, charm, discretion, and flattery are essential. The perfect courtier knows how to please without appearing insincere, how to be useful without threatening, and how to rise by mastering subtle social skills. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Don't accept the identity society assigns you. Reinvent yourself to command respect and attention. By shaping your image deliberately, you control how others perceive you. Self-creation is a form of power. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Appear spotless while others do the dirty work. If something goes wrong, blame can fall on them, not you. Maintaining a clean image preserves your reputation, even if you manipulate behind the scenes. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. Humans crave belief, whether in religion, ideology, or vision. Offer them something to believe in, and they will follow you. By appealing to this need, you gain loyalty and influence far beyond logic. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation invites defeat. Boldness inspires confidence and respect, while timidity makes you vulnerable. Even if you risk failure, acting decisively often wins admiration and momentum. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Power requires foresight. Anticipate obstacles, outcomes, and consequences before acting. By planning thoroughly, you avoid surprises and maintain control over your destiny. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Hard work should remain invisible. Success appears more powerful when it looks natural and easy. Conceal the sweat and struggle, and others will admire your apparent mastery. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Frame choices so people feel free. But in reality, they are choosing what benefits you. By controlling the options, you control the outcome without appearing forceful. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is harsh, but fantasies are irresistible. Offer illusions, dreams, or promises of escape, and people will follow you. Those who tap into imagination wield great influence. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, fear, desire, or insecurity. Find it, and you gain leverage. By knowing what drives or breaks someone, you can control them more effectively. Law 34. Be a royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Carry yourself with dignity and confidence. People treat you according to how you present yourself. If you act with authority, others will respect and follow you. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Power is not just about action, but about when you act. Patience allows opportunities to ripen. Strike too early or too late, and you fail. Master timing, and you master outcomes. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Desiring what you cannot control makes you look weak. By showing indifference, you rob the object of its power over you. Ignoring is often more powerful than pursuing. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Dramatic visuals and events captivate attention. Spectacle makes people remember you and strengthens your influence. Power thrives on theater as much as on substance. Law 38. Think as you like but behave like others. Outwardly conform, inwardly remain independent. Standing out too much invites danger, but blending in protects you. Keep your true thoughts private while adapting to social norms. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Confusion and agitation create opportunities. By stirring emotions or situations, you make others lose balance. In chaos, you can seize advantage while others struggle. Law 40. Despise a free lunch. What is free often comes with hidden strings. Paying your way keeps you independent and respected. Accepting too many favors makes you vulnerable to manipulation. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Replacing a legend is dangerous because comparisons will diminish you. Instead, forge your own path and identity. Create new achievements rather than living in someone else's shadow. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Groups often depend on a leader. Remove or neutralize that leader, and the followers lose direction. Targeting the source of power is more effective than fighting the masses. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Force creates resistance, but persuasion wins loyalty. By appealing to emotions, values, and desires, you secure lasting influence. Winning hearts and minds is more powerful than coercion. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with a mirror effect. Reflect people's behavior back at them. This unsettles and confuses them because they see themselves exposed. The mirror effect can neutralize aggression and create psychological control. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People resist sudden change. Introduce reforms gradually, so they adapt without rebellion. Too much transformation at once creates fear and backlash. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection breeds envy and resentment. Show small flaws or vulnerabilities to appear human. This makes you relatable and reduces hostility. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aim for. In victory, learn when to stop. Success can tempt you to push further, but overreaching often leads to downfall. Know when to stop, consolidate your gains, and enjoy victory without risking it. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Rigidity makes you predictable and easy to defeat. By being adaptable, like water, you cannot be pinned down. Flexibility ensures survival and long-term power. The 48 laws of power show us that influence is everywhere, in our careers, relationships, and daily interactions. These laws aren't moral rules, but lessons about human nature and strategy. By understanding them, you can protect yourself from manipulation, make smarter choices, and navigate life with more awareness. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time here. If this video gave you new insights, please like, comment, and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear which law stood out most to you. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into powerful ideas. Your support means a lot, and it helps keep this journey going. See you in my next video.